Hello, everybody. This is take two. I just tried to engage and get us going, and it didn't connect. It looks like we have connected this time. That's good. Just a couple things to clear off the screen. So it's great to be here with you this morning. Thank you for being here. Thanks for joining in. I'm incredibly grateful to be used in the way that I am, to be able to share this message of understanding, to do this work and share it with you and to have you come to hear it and to experience it with me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So if you're out there today, please let me know. Send me a little message or a thumbs up or something. Say hi. Uh, it's nice to know when people are here. And we will begin today, as we do, with our breathing exercise. And so we breathe in through the nose, we hold, and then we breathe out through the mouth. So let's begin. Hold, out through the mouth. In through the nose, hold, out through the mouth. And continue. In through the nose, hold, out through the mouth. Open your eyes if you have them closed and wiggle your fingers and toes and become present in your body again. Good morning, Mary Lee. Good morning, Shireen. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you both very much. Today, it's really a great opportunity to speak again about the existence of my being, of being in general, as a spiritual experience. The current statement about that, the one that seems to go around the most, is, I am a spiritual being experiencing humanism, or I am a spiritual being being human. Yet the most important reality, what is really impactful and what genuinely has impact, is the convincing and reaffirming for myself that I am a spiritual being. And the reason it's so important to literally convince myself of that in the outset is because I'm so trained, I am so conditioned to believe that I am my body. Those of us who have embarked on this path of spiritual consciousness have and do embrace our spiritual beingness frequently, or a lot of the time, or most of the time. Yet, with the best of us that I know personally, there are those moments when we find ourselves caught in the illusion of our humanness. We are caught in the emotion of the moment. We are caught in the conditioned response that the society puts upon us. It's not that that conditioned response is wrong. It's not that that conditioned response is undesirable unless it's a response that I have chosen to perceive as human when I am knowing that I am a spiritual being. For instance, for me, when I'm at the grocery store and I'm in line and I have my items and there's someone in front of me who is paying for their items with change because they're using change, I sometimes have to call myself up to not become frustrated or to not become righteous in that moment. Because whatever I've got going on did not plan on the person in front of me paying a $12 bill with nickels and dimes. Now, at the end of the day, if I want to assign fault to the situation, who's at fault? The reality is I'm at fault because I didn't take into consideration all the possibilities of what may manifest as I am going through this task. On a broader level, on a different vibratory level, I can simply say that I am vibrating at a lower or a more dense vibratory rate, which is causing me to get caught in the quicksand of material emotionalism. Yet, as I condition myself to be conscious of my spiritual beingness, I become more and more and more available to stop my material beingness in its tracks and call myself forward to be experiencing spiritual understanding. It's a matter of choice. It's a matter of realizing that becoming that which is promised by all the spiritual teachings, by all the different spiritual teachers from 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years ago, right up to and including Wayne Dwyer, who lived in my lifetime, all express the same understanding that the only reason we get caught up in this material experience is because we lose or do not have a grip or an understanding of who it is I truly am. And so, if you haven't been here before, it's nice to see you, but this is the point where I say, I am the presence of God wherever I am. You are the presence of God wherever you are. And once that has taken root in your consciousness, in the space between your ears, once that has taken root, then the ability to overcome the frustration of materialism easily addressed. For me, what I know is true is I have to practice, and the practice is reminding myself, literally reminding, hello, Robert, literally reminding myself that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. Therefore, I may on any moment release myself from the emotional upheaval of the material consciousness and accept and or surrender my material consciousness to a higher, to a less dense spiritual vibration. I like to use basketball as an example. A person learns to dribble the basketball through practice. Bouncing that basketball in a rhythmic manner, being able to pass it from hand to hand, being able to put it behind your back, being able to put it under your leg, being able to bounce it and then throw it. All of that requires practice. And all of that is the fundamental aspect of being a basketball player. For some people, the coordination and the eye-hand experience of that is more natural than others. But in each case, daily practice of dribbling a basketball will give one an ability that is greater than the previous day once practiced on a regular basis. And the same is true when it comes to releasing myself from the illusion that I am my body. It simply requires that I define myself as a spiritual being, that I tell myself, and when I say that, when I say tell myself, what I'm talking about is my material mind, my material emotional set, my ego, and realize that all of that is fueled and ignited by this divine presence that is, in fact, who I am. Oneself as a spiritual being is incredible. And there are many ways to support building the understanding and embracing the spiritual consciousness of who I am. One that I like to use and one that I prefer goes like this. There is only one mind, God, infinite good, and I am made in the image and likeness of Goddess. I am a perfect being in a perfect world, governed by a perfect God. I express divine wisdom, divine intelligence, and divine knowledge. When I speak, divine love speaks. Goddess speaks by means of me, for I am truth's consciousness. I am forever individualizing infinite power, the infinite power of divine love. I am a spiritual and perfect being now. For there is nothing but absolute. There is nothing but Goddess. and Goddess's manifestation. I am spirit, I am love, I am life. All that God is, I am. The full mind, life, and love of Great Spirit are now in action in me and through me. I am a perfect idea in the mind of God, and all power is given unto me. There is no evil in my world, for through me good alone rules and governs my life. I am divine. I speak truth, live truth, radiate truth. For truth is all there really is. And so it is. Amen. This type of acknowledgement, this affirmation, affirmation, this prayer brings me closer and more present to divine consciousness with every speaking. It calls me forward to acknowledge that I am the presence of God wherever I am. I am created in the image and likeness of God. I am a child, or I am the child of God. And this human body is the vehicle, is the motorcycle that carries this spark of infinity around in this three-dimensional plane. And this spark of infinity is I am. We are the presence. I am the presence of God wherever I am. You are the presence of God wherever you are. And all is well. Realize your divine consciousness. Namaste, namaste, namaste.